And Duran to jump it up. And we're underway in Game 5 in Motown. Pistons control the tip.
And get some MMA guys in here for this.
It has been physical, you're right. Duran, the back in on Carter. He turns and the drop-off has been significant in terms of sheer numbers. That's nearly 10 points per game difference between.
He knows the guy's been struggling. He runs his first play for him and gets him a chance.
Paolo Banchero for 2. Now they're defensively with Thompson. The former Magic, Tobias Harris. Body bump, nearly. Since 2008, Orlando, it's 2010. These are long droughts for these two franchises.
Yeah, I was part of both of their last 2 rounds before losing in the conference finals to Boston. Both these fan bases are fantastic.
2 points on the board after the offensive rebound. Banchero, one-on-one with Harris. Goes no look, and Bane.
Spray the ball out a little bit. Detroit had blocked a quarter of Orlando's 2-point shots over the last 3 games.
Drive and kick, Thompson for Robinson. Draws 2, Cunningham. Can't hit the 3. And Banchero knocks it over to Suggs, who knocks it back over to Banchero. Cade Cunningham. The 3-pointer has not been working in the postseason. Bane missed it from the outside.
Well, Bane was 3 for 15 from 3 in the first 2 games here.
Early offense.
Not challenge that because there was no call made. That means get to the line a lot, among the best in the league. Both these teams foul a lot, send opponents to the line. So get ready to watch a lot of free throws.
Bane with Thompson. Suggs way outside. 10 to shoot. Pull up pop. He doesn't get the roll. And the rebound is grabbed by Harris.
You don't get anything easy, though. You see how much people jammed him after the rebound.
Oh, beautiful move by Thompson. It's 14 fouls.
No, yeah, I probably would have been tempted to challenge it. But there is thinking on the other side. Inexcusable to give up 2 free throw rebounds, but he's ever committed in a 3-game stretch in the playoffs. If he could cut that in half, it really would bode well for the Pistons.
Banchero, 7-2 Detroit, looking to add to it. The cutter, Harris. Stop and go. Breaks number 1 in paint touches. And there's been a clear focus on trying to get that done early in this opening quarter.
Orlando, you're coming in serious about trying to close a series. You're going to give up 3 offensive rebounds on missed free throws.
The steal, Bane accelerates and lays it in.
This guy was an MVP candidate.
2 turnovers for Cunningham in the early going. Robinson, clean look. Rims out. And it's out. And the ball pops up and into the basket.
4 offensive rebounds already.
For Detroit. And Bane's got all of the points for the Magic. Cunningham, body bump, and the fade is.
But he was the guy guarding Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham doesn't have that size to take Franz Wagner inside like he does on Jamal Cain.
Takes the opening. Harris has it blocked by Carter. Cain had that thunderous dunk in Game 4. It was nasty.
Oh, you can still feel the vibrations from it.
Bane to the rim, hangs, missed it. Rebound grabbed by Carter, kick out, Banchero. He's going to take it with a Euro, and he's the 8 mark of this opening quarter. Will replace Jamal Cain, the Pontiac, Michigan native.
And Black will now guard, can bully him a little bit like he could Jamal Cain.
Cunningham trying to get around Suggs, lines it up, knocks.
He's got a lot of size advantage.
The Pistons open up 6 of 9 from the field. Orlando is 3 of 9.
To make some threes tonight, not having Franz Wagner.
16-11, Detroit. Under 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Duran had it knocked away. It's going to be a break opportunity. Banchero!
Overs a game than the Pistons in this series.
Hard drive by Thompson. Harris, pull-up jump. Around it out, the tip and go.
It's a rebounding battle throughout the first 4 games here. Detroit taking over tonight.
Bane, overcooked. Rash. Officials try to get in between them. And De Silva.
3 for 9 at the free throw line for. Hey!
Been a ton of free throws throughout this series for these two teams because of how physical it's been. Banchero attacking for 2.
It's a team who has been the worst shooting team, Orlando. They're up 3-1 and they've been the worst shooting team in the playoffs.
Which was just not the case in game 4. They shot 38% from the field. Banchero. Carter got fouled. We'll check in. Stewart had 8 blocks. 8 in game 4. They had 18 as a team. Black cut. Defensive breakdown there for Detroit. Out front, Harris screen from Stewart. Harris takes it in. 9 of 13 from the field. Banchero whips it over. De Silva. Keep the ball moving for Jenkins. Black draws the assignment. Thompson. Detroit defenders in the area, and De Silva just decided, I'm going to go right to the rim. Without Franz Wagner, the minutes that Tristan De Silva gives the team so important. Obviously, we mentioned Jamal Kia, Game 6. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app for more info.
Well, what a great first round we've had. I mean,
the game for the first time for Detroit. Cunningham back in, 10 to shoot. Feed it. Stewart loses the ball. Banchero and Bataze there. Foul is on De Silva. Harris in his career is an 84% shooter. He shot it at 8.
He's ever gotten more opportunities. Field goals, free throws, has won the game. That comes down to 2 things: turnovers and offensive rebounds. They had 23 and 1 game 2.
Banchero, he was looking for a call. Ball gets knocked to the outside, and it's claimed by the Magic. Banchero hangs and hits. Of Orlando's 20 points. The Pistons up by 8. What a fake by Cunningham, but he doesn't get the roll. Stewart is there.
Rebound. He can move his feet defensively.
Banchero loses his footing and turns it over. Break opportunity. Cunningham ahead. Early offense. Jenkins comes up short and
struggled shooting the ball. Now 2 for 13 from 3 in the series.
Banchero, no, 1 and done for the Magic. 10-point lead for the Pistons. Jenkins ahead. Love
9 at the free throw line for. Hey, somebody made
backing for 2.
There's no way you can allow that if you're Detroit. You've got to close out the paint and make them throw the ball out. This is a team.
Was just not the case in game 4. They shot 38% from the field. Banchero.
3-1 hold, but belief has not changed. They feel they are the better team, and as Isaiah Stewart told me, they're not ready for their season to end.
We know we're the only ones that can get ourselves out of it.
Yeah, and they've been great so far in this game, but I don't understand coming out of a timeout.
Jenkins couldn't throw it down, but Taze was a factor defensively. Now it's Kane penetrating, floating.
Go in and spray the ball out. These teams challenge you at the rim, and we've been able to see a lot of great plays both ways.
Jenkins can't hit the...
Skipped it to the open man.
Bain goes down. Jenkins will do it himself. Contact, no call. Jenkins and Kane. Black to Bataze. Is going to spin. He tried the jump hook.
Of the game.
34-26. Detroit. Cunningham, give it up. Stewart. And that ball. And he will pick up the personal.
Pistons, who were 3rd in the league with 26 attempts during the regular season, 28.5 in the series.
Very close relationship between the two.
Long-time, well-known player development guy, former college head coach and NBA assistant, used to run a
quarter. Bataze for De Silva. 5 to shoot. De Silva, head and shoulder fake. Black there defensively against Cunningham. Switch, now it's Kane. 5 to shoot. Jenkins, a deep one. Too strong, rebounded. Cunningham takes it in with the left. Second chance opportunities for Detroit. Bain didn't take the shot. They run out. 38-26 as we start the second quarter here in Detroit. Black feeds it, but Tadze, he slipped for a moment.
Losing that, but I think the loss at the defensive end is even more of a problem, and it's why on the year against playoff teams, they were only...
Black has 7 points off the bench,
yeah,
3 of 3.
They need him to get going. Obviously, with Franz Wagner out, that was only his third three-point make of the series.
Cunningham watched by Da Silva. Cunningham drives in, comes up short. Da Silva with the board.
Da Silva's got size, as a lot of these guys do.
Bain leaves it, but Tadze.
But when Isaiah Stewart's coming off 8 blocks, people are a little reticent to shoot the ball anywhere in the vicinity because of the threat of you blocking shots.
And, of course, shots that you alter.
Absolutely.
Black drives in, and he passed it right to Thompson. He tried to thread the needle. Up ahead for Green. Bullet feed, LeVert. Layup doesn't go. And the rebound controlled by the Magic and Bain. That would have been a beautiful highlight. Black shifting gears. Missed it. And a loose Black. A lot of offense in the first quarter. Will it continue here in the second? The pirouette.
Base for the jumper. 9
points for Cade Cunningham in 12 minutes of action.
Yeah, eventually Paolo Banchero is going to have to take on that matchup.
Give and go. Kane had it erased by Stewart. Thompson rushing ahead. Cunningham. Bottom. Magic. Detroit's got its largest lead of the night. For Orlando. Banchero returning for the Magic as well. Thompson for Detroit. Cross it for Kane. Shot clock winding down. Kane tosses it up. He's fouled to be performing in this series in the NBA, so in the playoffs, and now doing it in his home.
With his grandfather idolizing Chauncey Billups, and now
fans, and now they had to get all new paraphernalia.
What do they say? Blood is thicker than water.
It is.
Jalen Duren.
Second foul on Black. Two-way guy for Detroit, and then started contributing at a high level. It got to the point where he was running out of eligible days, and the Pistons.
Magic did with Jamal Cain. What that does for your team is incredible.
Suggs loses the ball. Turnover. Pistons up by 14. They can add to it. Jenkins on a kick. Extra. Green. Bingo. Likes of Carter and Batadze. 0 points between the two of them.
Carter hasn't even taken a shot tonight. As
57 to play in this second quarter.
But Carter has been a barometer for this team in the series. The floor hasn't taken a shot and only has 1 rebound tonight.
2 fouls on Banchero, Bain, and Black.
Dirk Nowitzki in the studio a few weeks ago did a shooting segment. These teams need to show it to their
like an 8 seed, and they have not played like an 8 seed.
Well, when people started talking about the 1-8, I went back yesterday and looked at all the preseason predictions where prognosticators are just looking at rosters. I could not find one person who picked
games this year. This was a huge jump for the Detroit Pistons. Orlando wasn't healthy for the majority of the season and finished 4th of the WNBA on Prime tips off. Don't miss a minute of the action. The WNBA, it's on Prime.
Tom Gore's the owner of the Pistons. Got an expansion franchise.
Cunningham. It dances off the rim. The Pistons are up by 14. Banchero got a 3.
18 points.
And it's 48-37. Cunningham got a bump. And he's going to...
He's been, over his short career, a much better shooter in the playoffs than he has in the regular season.
In this series, though, the three-point shot has not been there for Cade or for the Pistons in general. 59 free throw attempts. We're not even midway through the second quarter. Banchero, a lot of moves, loses the ball. Picked up by Harris. Harris, the fake, misses the layup. And now numbers the other way. A 3-on-2 developing. Banchero right down the middle. He puts some English on it. Pistons are up by 11. Harris gives up his dribble. Duren with 6 to shoot. Hands to Robinson. Down goes De Silva to the bench.
Well, the Magic wanted an illegal.
Duran out on the perimeter. That pass got, they could not determine who touched it last on the simultaneous touch. Also, it appeared as if Black touched it last. That's why Detroit was confounded, and the Magic controlled the tip.
I'm confounded.
Of being confounded.
Yes, I'm used to it. Oh, major mismatch here. You got to come and help early.
Banchero, baseline, it goes. Right now has 20. Short. He did worse than that tonight.
Yes, probably.
In the press, second quarter, Orlando triggers in. They're down by 9. They've trailed by as many as 17. Bane, the fake, the fend-off, the jumper.
I would not have a single possession where Paolo Banchero doesn't touch the ball.
Cunningham gets fouled on the follow.
Former #1 picks are looking like it. Cunningham and Banchero both playing at an extremely high level. This is the best Detroit's offense has looked by far in this series. They had the great third quarter.
In the 4 games in this series. Banchero, kick it out. The Bane 3, put it on the board. 52-44, Detroit. Cunningham.
He can go over the top of Bane. He can bully Black. There's just really no one out there who can guard him very well. He knows that.
Banchero misses from the outside. Detroit up by 10. Thompson early offense cut off by Banchero. Duran trying to keep the ball moving here. Has to go to the other side. Harris one-on-one with Suggs. The back end. The fend-off. Offensive rebounds for the Pistons in the first half. We are under 4 minutes to go. Second quarter. Banchero. Somehow the ball made its way to Carter. Spray it to the outside. At least 7. Pistons. Black has the assignment on Cunningham. Switch with Bane. Cunningham. Fend off and fade.
He can go over the top. He's got 20. He wants the matchup with Bane.
Carter laces a 3.
Get this switch again. Now they're going to double.
Harris feed it. Baseline. Thompson. Cutter. It wasn't for Cunningham, but it ends up with Duran, and he comes up short. Cunningham, the offensive rebound. Wingspan, and Bane and Harris getting into it a bit.
Well, Detroit wanting to huddle.
Cunningham at the free throw line. Detroit has 10 offensive rebounds. Orlando has 11 defensive rebounds.
Yeah, it's been domination.
Thus far. Offense has been much better.
You're so negative.
No,
what you could have said is they have the 2 best defensive ratings.
Hold on. Banchero against Harris. Screen Carter. Switch. Black. They got bumped by LeVert. Thomas Haslam. Breakdown of the first half. The Raptors and the Cavaliers. We'll update you on that one.
Demonstrating stuff. She plays every position on the floor. She's outstanding.
Teams are shooting it at 51% from the field. And another whistle. 2:18 mark of the second.
And Tobias Harris still doesn't have a foul. Come on, get in the game out here.
Detroit was 4 of 10 at the free throw line. And they've now... Banchero now facing LeVert. Banchero, Euros, floats. At points for Paolo Banchero. 8 of 13 from the field. Cunningham lines it up.
Now, if his legs are there and he can make threes, he's indefensible.
He's got 27 points in the first half. Banchero missed it.
And now Kane fouls trying to get through the screen, puts Stewart at the line.
Points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. 1 out of 2. Just over a minute to go, first half. Suggs. First foul. Stewart with the goaltend. Suggs with a chance for 3, and it's around and out.
Is that the best nickname in the NBA?
It's up there. It's got to be top 3.
I had to tell our producers at the beginning of the series when we were going to come here. If you have
good,
excellent. I'm still going beef stew so far, though.
It's my top three. Cunningham. In and out. 5 seconds to go. First half. Black, the pull-up three. He's got it.
8 for 14 from the team who has been the worst shooting team overall in the playoffs.
Thompson couldn't get it to go on the reverse. There's a 5-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Hot hand? No, Black missed it.
Is what gets you this. Wendell Carter Jr. got to the line with his effort on the offensive rebound.
Stewart, his third. And Kane misses on a pair. Cunningham to Robinson. He thought Stewart was going to make his move, and they turned it over. Suggs, 2 seconds, pulls up. Off the heel. Off to the quick start in the opening quarter. Shot clock is winding down against Thompson. Muscles in and floats it home.
To play Paolo Banchero on the back end.
Back door.
Well, Bane played on top of him, trying to keep him from coming off the screen. Duncan Robinson with a great read.
Trainer Sebastian Poirier will check on Thompson, and a foul is called against Harrell without the services of Kevin Herter, out with a left adductor strain.
Used in so long that I wouldn't know.
We have a prime doctor on hand to check to see if you actually kicks it. Levert extra for Robinson. Shot clock is winding down. Cunningham peeks at the clock. A grenade. It's good.
Right now.
Banchero
does come early.
To Suggs. Ball fake. Bane. Fly by Levert and Bane.
Play by Carter to give it up to a better shooter.
Cunningham. A travel. Need a win to keep this series going. Banchero draws a crowd. Suggs, open look. He's got a throw.
Shooting that's got them in this game.
They are 10 of 18 from downtown. Harris the answer? No. Banchero one-on-one with Levert. Toss it over to Kane. Drives, stops, doesn't get the roll. Levert feeds it. Just about 3 minutes gone by in the third. Harris, strong move. Denied by 2. Banchero can't get it to go. Cunningham the other way. Shifts gears, switches hands. Carter gets him. And Duren couldn't wheel for the deuce.
Tobias Harris hurt, limping back up, but he cannot even move.
The Carter jump.
They're going to have to either get him out or get a timeout.
And he is trying to walk it off. He just waved off foot after he hit the stanchion. Cunningham through a wave of defenders. Karis LeVert missed it for Suggs on a swing. Bane for the lead. Suggs there to clog it up. 14 to shoot. Harris puts it on the deck. Drives and scores.
Harris getting to his left hand.
Banchero swing. Suggs took a lot of shots in game 4. He floats it up. Paolo Banchero. Stop and go. Strip to the ball. Out of bounds. Robinson off the dribble drive. Tried to leave it for LeVert. Kick for Harris. Swing. Robinson shooting practice. Bottom. And the Detroit lead is 7. Suggs, the penetration, draws a lot of attention. Bane, ball movement. Banchero, it's off. Top of the Magic. Get it in. Carter is fouled by Duren.
I don't know exactly.
Since that burst.
These guys don't need to worry a whole heck of a lot about fouls, though, because they've got 2 of them with TN.
Who had made his way through the tunnel at one point during that timeout.
You notice the one thing that J.B. Bick got 100% after the collapsed lung.
Harris lost the ball for a moment. Shot clock is down to 2. Harris makes his move. Harris tosses it up. Baker doesn't go. And the rebound controlled by the Magic. Push it up the floor. Too high. Black had
decision. He was open. That was the pass that should have been made. He's just got to get it on.
You mentioned the rotation for Detroit. For Orlando, Jenkins controls. Robinson one-on-one with Suggs. 8 to shoot. Past the halfway point of the third. Jenkins penetrates and gets the roll. Black two-man game with Banchero. Now they involve Suggs. Deep shot. So the Pistons will, you assume they got retaped. A quick stick. Cunningham screen from Stewart. And taken away by Carter. Hits the deck. Back and forth we go. Turnover to turnover. Orlando has missed its last 6 shots. Banchero puts an end to that.
Much more aware of defense in the passes you make.
Harris. Pull-up jump. Carter bounces for Black. Black stripped to the ball. They are running. Detroit on the move. The speed of Thompson ahead. Harris puts it down with a hammer. And they trail 8th-seeded Orlando 3-1. Black. Yes. Black is now 3 of 4 from downtown. 82-76. Cunningham strong.
Cunningham.
Right calf tightness for Franz Wagner. Kept him out of action. Did not play in the 4th quarter of game 4. That's when you realize, okay, this could be serious. I was not texting. I was using AI.
Oh,
that's
okay,
fine.
Okay.
Back in, Banchero. Can't get it to go. Rebound knocked around and controlled by Thompson. Pistons in transition. Swing it. Cunningham got him.
For 6 from 3, 35 points.
Banchero is 5 of 9 at the free throw line.
He's shooting his tip.
We would have it for you here on Prime. And then if there is a game 7, it is set for Sunday. Go to
set. Shoot free throws.
Pistons lead by 11. Green. Off. Fires. It's off. And Kane is there for the board. Thompson gets his hand on it. Team in the rebounding category. 36-23. Under 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Black over Green. On 5. He draws Batadze on the outside.
And they did not want that switch. That was supposed to be a blitz. But Stewart just took Kane out of the play and left Batadze on an island.
Lead feed. De Silva misses on a 3. Kane got his hands on it, but it's controlled by Detroit. Cunningham goes to work. Number 1 pick against number 1 pick. Cunningham swing. Jenkins ball fake. Jenkins jumper. In and out.
Series. I have so much respect for both these teams and all these players. This has been an incredible.
Tosses in for Black. Screen Batadze. Banchero 1-on-1 with Thompson. Jab. Lean. Discard. Kick. Kane. Can't hit the 3. Popped up in the air. And Thompson goes airborne to get it. 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Cunningham wants to dance with Kane. Swatted by
To defend Cade Cunningham has been a major problem for the Magic.
Banchero looks at the clock. 1-on-1 with Thompson. Banchero drives it. And Black to toss it in. Cutter is Kane.
Kane goes to finish. He has nothing soft about it. He is in the corner, and I get it. Cade Cunningham's tired. He's done incredible work, and he just fell asleep on that one. They came in shooting only 75% in the series, and then tonight.
Over 5 times. 6 seconds left. Cunningham 1-on-1 with Kane. Switch, swing, Green, too strong. And that's how the season is on the brink if they don't get it done tonight. 89-79, Detroit in front. Thompson to the rim, puts it in.
Where they don't even have to pass the ball.
He's got 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 6 points tonight. Bain, deep one. Early offense, Stewart couldn't catch it, turnover. Suggs for Bain, accelerating. Bain ball fake, kick. Suggs on the drive. The floater is good. Has logged 32 minutes. Cunningham, kick. Green. The hot
percent from 3 during the season.
And Bain steps on the sideline.
Scoring the ball on his own for the most part.
Thompson 1-on-1 with Kane. Robinson open look. Bolt hot.
Series in the first round. have been the worst shooting teams of the first round. And now
13 Magic turnovers. And they trail
one more turnover than the Pistons.
Cunningham bounces, stepping in front is Black.
I don't like that. Cunningham's got Suggs on him.
Banchero
now for Cunningham.
Cunningham, the jumper, doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Carter. It's a 14-point game. Suggs, no hesitation on the Black from long range.
Wow, he earned that one. He's the one who created the second opera performance like Cade Cunningham's, but I think he started this fourth quarter a little casual. He's just made simple passes. I like this a lot better.
Oh, Duren now has 9 points, 6 rebounds, an all-star this season.
3 minutes without a foul.
99-86 Detroit. Banchero gets the matchup with LeVert. Banchero turns and hits. Hello, Banchero. 99-88 Pistons. Cunningham used 19 points. He has 4 steals. Black. Rejected by Thompson. And a foul call. Thompson underneath. Desmond Bane, this season, relatively quiet for him. 14 points.
And was 3 for 15 from 3 in the first 2 games here in Detroit.
Harris ready? Harris changed the score. They ruled that Green's shot earlier was a 2-pointer, not a 3. Banchero's 3 is good.
They're billing as stars tonight. Cade Cunningham's got to attack this switch.
Harris, drive it, fade it, and hit.
Man, Tobias Harris stepping up big.
21 points for Harris. Banchero puts it 36. He can match Cunningham with a make here. And it's short. Cunningham, tight space there with Bane. Shot clock winding down. Cunningham hoists. Puts it!
That's their 13th offensive rebound, and they've got 20-second chance points.
Banchero, string music. Spread it. Cunningham gives it up. Harris, the answer. No. Tip in. No. Duren, the offensive board. Trying to reload it. Does. LeVert was tripped. And a foul. The foul on Black. That is his 4th. Jenkins.
Before, I don't know if he'll finish this game.
Shot clock is down to 1. Harris has to put it up. Short.
That was a tough contested 3.
Offensive rebounding numbers favor the Pistons 15-6. They went face to face as Harris had something to say.
And you got to put your body on the guy and root him up.
Cunningham drives it and draws the foul.
And too strong.
Cunningham has 37 points and 38 minutes of action. To rescues. It's on Prime.
Both franchises are very happy with those picks.
5:28 remaining in regulation.
Cunningham guarding Banchero now.
Kick it. Bane got a 3. Cunningham against Banchero. Banchero is draped all over him. Cunningham needs to give it up. He does. Thompson pulls up.
For Cunningham right now is Paolo Banchero. He's only got 2 fouls. Both these guys now, Cade Cunningham on him. It's tough fatigue-wise.
Banchero had it knocked away. It's a turnover.
Great help by Duren. Kept his body right in front.
Cunningham drives it to the chip. Carter. Cunningham back to the stripe.
I think we've got games in a row that whoever wins the possession game wins the game.
So Cunningham gets a chance to catch his breath.
National fans understand what a privilege it is to watch this series with guys putting out.
They are absolutely getting after it. Suggs floats it up, short. Carter keeps it alive. It's grabbed by Robinson. The lead is 9. Thompson trying to give it up. It's a battle for it. And it's knocked over to Black. Bodies going down left and right. Bane to the rim, flips it up, doesn't get the rope. These two teams going toe to toe here. Celtics up 3-2 on Philadelphia. The Magic with a chance to close out the series.
Conference have 4 first-round series where everybody wins at least 2 games.
Carter steps in for the steal.
With 41 points, but I just feel like in this fourth quarter, he hasn't been a...
It was over the limit. Banchero will feed it for Black. One-on-one with Robinson. Black, give it back to Banchero, lines it up, and knocks it down. Quarter and 42 overall. Cunningham, drive, kick, Jenkins, off the mark.
On that one, would have had a chance at a layup.
Suggs, no look, corner, Carter, off the rim, pass ahead, Robinson trying to take it in, popped out of there, Robinson is there, but Pelicans in Detroit. That's why Orlando has it with 2:24 to go. Banchero, switch now with Suggs. Cunningham drives in, steps back, count it.
One-on-one and none of these guys can guard him.
112 to 104, 43 for Cade. Kick, corner, Bane, they need it. Off the rim, rebounded by Carter. Clear it for Suggs. He'll drive it, dish it, and Carter with the flip.
Get a switch.
Contact, Bane goes down. Robinson fires. No good. Suggs into the hands of Banchero. The Magic are down by 6. Banchero makes his move. Denied. Minute 12 to go in the fourth. Get it in, Banchero. He fires. Nylon.
Oh, my.
To go. Harris with 5 to shoot. Harris goes to work. Drives it. Fades. Just 6 to shoot. Cunningham shake and bake. Cunningham fires. Oh, yeah! 31.3 left.
The show we're seeing tonight from the...
Suggs to toss it in. The jumper by Ben.
Get one trap, maybe.
Robinson, get it in. Harris now. 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Harris fights through the double team. And a foul is hold on. Will be Friday night back in Orlando. 22.9 to play. Harris.
To a last possession where you have to use it.
Harris makes a 10 seconds to go. Harris gets it across. They surround him. Was expecting contact. Bane tosses it in. Catch made by Suggs. And that's it. The